Within the classroom, it is vital that teachers focus on enhancing student motivation and engagement. When it is effectively addressed, it has a positive impact on the students' learning outcomes. However, there are multiple factors that contribute to enhancing student motivation and engagement. Factors include the relationship between teacher and student, the learning environment, the impact of technology, the teacher's pedagogy, the types of motivation, and the impact of emotions. At the heart of teaching is the relationship between student and teacher. It is a vital aspect when referring to student motivation, engagement, and achievement. Kids don't learn from people they don't like. When teachers care for and express interest in the lives of students, it allows the students to have a sense of security in the classroom. It also enhances their self-worth and enables each student to explore the learning environment. This results in students engaging in the activities and motivated to achieve their learning outcomes. A classroom that is engaging and motivating should empower the students to take responsibility for their own learning. A learning environment can build upon a teacher-student relationship. This can be achieved through designing an environment that builds a culture and a community that promotes student agency, a sense of significance, and belonging, thus allowing students to engage with the content and be motivated to participate and display their learning outcomes without fear of failure. Students are immersed into a technological environment. This means that their social and emotional worlds are different and are constantly being reshaped. As a result of the increase in technological dependence, students' motivation and engagement with the content has changed. Teachers have had to change their pedagogy to compensate for this change in order to have a positive impact on the students' learning outcomes. Through incorporating technology into the learning environment through videos, computer tutorials, and websites, it can be beneficial in making students motivated and engaged with the content. Most teachers share a goal to provide learning experiences for the students that is motivating and engaging in order for them to learn and understand the content. Teachers can plan to motivate and engage their students through the learning tasks. Tasks that are challenging and specific to a student's interests and needs results in students taking responsibility for their learning. Therefore, this results in students being motivated to learn and engage with the content as it gives them a sense of purpose. Furthermore, through providing clear expectations, directions, and feedback, it allows the students to develop a sense of control over their learning, allowing students to convey their learning outcomes in an environment that is supportive, motivating, and engaging. There are two types of motivation that are used in order to inspire the students to engage with the content and behave correctly. Intrinsic motivation is when students perform an action because it feels good or satisfying. In contrast, when a student performs an action with the intent of receiving a reward, this is classified as extrinsic motivation. A social cognitivist and humanist view of learning supports the use of intrinsic motivation in the classroom. They believe that students are active learners with the need to accomplish their own goals. However, a behaviorist view of learning supports extrinsic motivation, stating that emphasis of reward and punishment stimulates a student's motivation and engagement. Emotions have an integral role in energizing and limiting student motivation and engagement. Therefore, it is vital in order to enhance student motivation and engagement in the classroom, a teacher needs to provide emotional support to their students. It is also important that teachers are not only looking after the students' emotional needs, but their own. Through attending one's own emotions, it helps convey to the students positive emotions within the classroom. These positive emotions promote interest, confidence, and engagement. As a result, it will have a positive impact on the students' motivation to learn, engagement with the content, and on their learning outcomes. Through effectively addressing the factors that include the relationship between teacher and student, the learning environment, the impact of technology, the teacher's pedagogy, the types of motivation, and the impact of emotions, teachers can enhance students' motivation and engagement. This has a positive impact on their learning outcomes.